A chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken just shy of the 10. Yellow! Hey, 57. 15. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. These two teams, the Bengals and Chiefs, they met twice a year ago, and it was the young Bengals prevailing both times. The first, Week 17 in Cincinnati, the Bengals coming through in overtime 34-31. And then, of course, the AFC title game, the big one. The Chiefs up 21-3 at one point. The Bengals charge back. They win at 27-24 and punch their ticket to Super Bowl 56.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. But one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. Mahomes now on first down. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr. hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Now Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Attack! Let's go, young. Come on. Let's roll. You got it. Hey, color. You better be afraid of me. 50, yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Rondale Moore. 43 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30, the 40, the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Nick Folk for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken from about the 12. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Big stop, Pete. Big stop. Let's go.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Jones. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. An inside give to Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it with Jones. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up 1 here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Yellow, yellow.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Jones is in. Touchdown, Bengals. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete to Mooney. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a give running left is Nwangu. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
On Sunday. Come back. Hey, 43. Attack.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Rondale Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do.
And that's caught inside the 30. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Folk connects on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Here's 2nd and 10.
50, yellow. 15. Hey, 57, 50, 43. Hey, rip left. Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This is Smith with a grab. He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
43.
Mahomes going to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Mahomes now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3-and-out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rodgers going to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Rodgers. He's got Ayuk once again. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 15. Have some fun, baby. 15.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Up the middle, Nwangu. And some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday. I don't need you.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 57. 50, yellow.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Ripley. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. There he goes, right side. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Aaron Jones, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, 88, 88, 88.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man, that's Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chiefs are back within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 43.
A give to Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hey, 43.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Wait. 15.
The give is to Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. To throw, it's Mahomes. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
15. Hey, 43, 15.
Throwing on second down. Mahomes over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey, color. Yellow. Attack.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Second down and goal. Mahomes. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Let's play now, baby. Let's play. Here we go. 15. Hey, 57. 15.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes, his throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
15. Hey, dribble it. Hey, 15.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mark Andrews from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers to throw. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded right around the 8. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Yellow. 15. Hey, Sunday. I don't need to.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Yellow.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring